this is a place Deanna Lewis knows best.
Alice Lake has been our home for over 12,000 years. And so we have a deep embedded culture here.
While some kids grow up in front of a TV, this now provincial park was Deanna's entertainment and life source.
Squamish, we're known as medicine people here. And so we really utilize the land. We use everything. Everyone in our families have a role they play with their family community. And one of our roles was to learn about our plants and everything in our surrounding area. Good day to you all. My ancestral name is Cockalaith. It's on my Manatsa as well.
As a Squamish Nation ambassador for Most for Life, this year Deanna was inspired to branch out and share her people's stories and secrets of this land with her greater community in what's known as a Talking Trees Tour.
We wanted to be able to share with everyone what's in our backyards. And if we know what's in our backyards, we'll take care of it.
Emash Ukmisiaya. Good morning, my ancestral name is Hatsametsa.
Partnering with Deanna is friend and Sechelt Nation member Candace Campo. This year marks the 14th year the women have been leading cultural tours on Vancouver Island, Vancouver, and now Squamish.
I love oral history, so teaching visitors and even our fellow community members about the history of First Nations people and how we utilized our environment is extremely important to me.
After warm greeting and traditional song, today's group of locals is led to a deserted longhouse that Squamish Nation members once lived in for months at a time.
This one's actually like a chief's house. It has a slanted roof on there. Others were just flat, and so you'd know what family it came from.
Cedar homes such as Deanna's stretching up to 3 football fields long and housing over 600 close family members.
I always tell people in our nation, like, do you know your family tree? And and they want to date people and things. I say, we live in the same longhouse.
A large portion of the hour-and-a-half walk zeroes in on the natural remedies hidden within this forest. For Aboriginal people, moss, leaves, and even cedar dirt is and always will be nature's pharmacy.
Licorice root. You can see the little ferns. It's actually the root of them, and it actually tastes like licorice. It is also really good for stomach ailments and sore throats. That's the Devil's Club right here. We make arthritis cream. They boil it up, and in the root, the marrow inside the stem is what they get, and it's like this foam, and they mix it together with beeswax and stuff like that. So we use moss for diapering of children. We use it in surgery as like a sponge, and it cleans the wounded areas and stuff, and it's a great absorbent for things.
These towering cedar trees also harboring endless uses.
We use every part of the cedar tree, even the inner bark of the trees for making cedar hats, cedar capes. Every morning at 5 in the morning, we'd greet the day. We'd walk into this glacier cold water, and we would pray in the water, and we'd be brushing ourselves off with the cedar boughs.
It's clear the stories of families such as Deanna's and Candace's run as deep as these roots themselves. As special as it is to reminisce traditions, the best part for these guides is having open ears to listen.
I really believe people's interest in First Nations history is growing exponentially, and we're in a new beginning. Some people refer to it as reconciliation, but in general it's a great time to be involved in tourism because there is such a really good interest in Aboriginal people in general.
Everything has a story and a meaning. A lot of people around the world don't know where they come from. They might know 2 or 3 generations. It's a huge meaning to know like who you are and where you come from.